Hey, it's the best of 2025. A look back, a look ahead at 2026. We're here. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Got SmackDown going. SmackDown's happening. Got Johnny North here. We got a new year happening. Happy New Year, Johnny.
Likewise, Dave. Did I freeze like right off the bat? I think I just froze right off the bat. That's a great start to 2026.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear
well,
you.
I'll refresh.
Oh, well, that's a good start. Good start to the show. He'll be back in a second.
I think I'm already back.
There he is.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. A little glitchy. We're here. We're live. SmackDown is happening as we speak. We just saw Cody Rhodes get really mad about Drew McIntyre breaking a picture of Cody and his father, Dusty. And Drew is trying to upset Cody because the stipulation to their match is if Cody attacks Drew, gets physical with Drew, he is stripped of the WWE Championship. And that's what Drew wants. Drew burned the picture of Cody and his father, and Cody was really mad about it. It's just a picture, Cody. It's okay. You can print another one. The memories will last a lifetime.
Can we talk about how bad that was in terms of, like, it looked like it wasn't burning at first, and they were just standing there, like, with their dicks in their hands, like, doing nothing for a little bit until finally we'll go back on Drew once it's a little bit burning. And he'll just toss it away, so that's the symbolism right there. But that looked like it was a bit of a botch, to be honest.
I think the whole concept was a botch. I think the whole idea of, like, getting really, really mad about a printed photo that's readily available, I think that's kind of dumb. The level of anger that Cody showed, I think, was unrealistic for a human.
For me, the unrealism for this was the fact that, Cody, hold him back. Horrible. But Drew, go burn whatever you want in the ring. Do whatever you want. No one's going to stop you. See, that I didn't get that one.
Well, they're trying to hold Cody back to protect him from losing the championship.
I get that part, but no one's going to stop Drew burning stuff in the ring. Like, that's...
They don't seem to have enough personnel to handle both.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, Nick Aldis doesn't hire enough security.
That's right. They're short-staffed on SmackDown. Tough times. Got to tighten the belts.
3 hours. Rough.
3 hours. They got to spread it around a bit. This is a 3-hour SmackDown, which is really, I think, rude of the WWE to present to us. Is this the new format? Like, it's 3 hours tonight, or it's 3 hours forever?
I think going forward, remember where we were last year? Like, it wasn't even on Netflix. We had to try to find on YouTube, and it was so hard to find. You were livid before we went on that in the first day of 2025, if I remember correctly. You were super upset because it was so hard to find on YouTube, and then you're trying to explain how to do it. And it was the only one time because for whatever reason, the Netflix deal didn't kick in until that first Monday. Right. So we had to watch it only on YouTube. And it was a pain in the butt to do it. And now we're back to 3 hours again.
Yeah. So going forward, it's going to be like next week too?
Fingers crossed. Remember, what was it? Around the springtime, they cut it down to 2. Maybe that will happen again. But they get the 3 hours because they get more money by doing that. So I get it. WWE, more money. It's not about the quality. It's about the money.
This is a title match we're about to see here. It's Chelsea Green, the United States champion. Is she defending against Giulia?
Yeah, she was upset. She doesn't want to defend this because it's too cold in Buffalo, which I agree. I mean, it's cold in Buffalo. I mean, it's really cold here in Montreal today.
Oof.
Freezing.
Ugh. Terrible. So cold. So Giulia is making her way to the ring on SmackDown. I want to do a little bit best of the year type of thing with you. This is our first show of the new year. We'll talk about Raw and SmackDown and all the things. I want to talk about AEW World's End too. That was a good show.
That happened.
It was pretty good.
Too long, but good.
Yeah. I watched it in 2 parts. Made it way easier.
Yeah, I watched it in 1. Oof. It was long.
You told me you were going to bed at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I watched it the day afterwards.
Oh, so you didn't watch
like
any
I watched
of
it all. No, I watched a little bit, and then I watched it all again because I want to get refreshed again. Yeah, not the smartest thing on my part because I'm like, you know what, man, it started fantastically. World's End, if we get into it a little bit.
Sure.
Like those first 2 matches, I'll watch those again because those were, I think, the best matches on the show were those 2 matches. So yes, I'll watch that again. But
Okada and Takeshita and Moxley and Fletcher, they were fantastic. Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah,
I
thought
other
Moxley
matches had some
and
good
Okada
moments.
was really good too.
Yeah, that was good. I thought Darby Allin, and was it Gabe Kidd? Like bloody, enjoyable.
Really good. Yeah.
And FTR as well. I mean, a little messy, but again, enjoyable. There was a lot of good moments on this. Unfortunately, there was just a little too much, what they seem to do every pay-per-view. Like that mixed nuts match, I don't think we really needed that. I get why they did it, because now they love to do the whole thing with Orange and Tony Storm now. That's a meme, I guess, that's on every show.
Yeah.
But I didn't need that.
The Mixed Nuts Mayhem, Tony Storm, Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, and Orange Cassidy beat Claudio, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir. Yeah, that was a little silly. Chris Statlander beat Jamie Hayter. It was all right.
Moxley was dead, sadly.
The crowd was dead for that. Moxley beating Okada to win the Continental Championship was a bit of a surprise. Once we got there, I was like, I figure Okada would win again, but he didn't. Moxley won. And Moxley had a hell of a showing. I thought the match of the night was Moxley and Fletcher. It was incredible.
Yeah, I'll agree. I mean, that's why I had to go back and watch Konosuke Okada again, because I was debating over the 2. But watching it again, I'm like, well, Fletcher and Moxley, the brutality in that match, that was unbelievable. And that was the set. And Moxley had to wrestle again. That was incredible that he pulled that off.
Yeah.
Hats off to him.
Moxley blew me away at World's End. He was the MVP of the show, and I was not expecting him to be. I was really impressed with Jon Moxley. And I'm not a huge Moxley guy, but I was just so impressed with him. I was really annoyed with his world title run. It was kind of, but this one night was like the greatest on fire night of Moxley's life, and the crowd was really behind him. It was a career night for Jon Moxley. It was really nice to see.
I think it's just amazing that in one night he pretty much went from like one of the top heels in the company, and now he's one of the top baby faces in the company just on his performance alone. I mean, yeah, he did that promo, which was very weird and like doesn't make a lot of sense, but he got that promo.
I don't know.
It does make sense in terms of their mission statement that they were doing the whole time. Like I completely went against everything that they were standing for. The whole Death Riders thing. Just completely flipped it.
Well, maybe he feels like it's mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's got to be something. Like I feel like there needs to be a little bit more explained. And also, I don't know about you, I thought the Death Rider. It's just a matter of time. Like they're going to turn on Moxley because they're still heels.
I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. And then of course the main event, MJF beating Samoa Joe, Swerve, and Hangman in a very good 4-way match to become the new AEW World Champion, which was great. I thought the match was great. The finish was really good, with Hangman hitting the 2 buckshot lariats on Joe, going for the third, MJF stepping in, kicking Hangman in the nuts as he jumps in for the third buckshot. And then MJF hits the, what's he call that pile driver?
He goes with the heat seeker.
Heat Seeker pile driver, 1, 2, 3, pins Joe, becomes a new champ. I love it. I loved it. Every minute of it. What a great match. That was in contention for me in my mind as far as match of the night too. So good. All 4 of those guys. Awesome.
Yeah, it's hard because like when you get to that point in the show, like you're so tired. I enjoyed it, but maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't see so many other matches already.
You would have, because I watched, say, Okada's match, Okada, Takeshita, Moxley, Fletcher, FTR, and then Babes of Wrath. And then I fell asleep, and then the next day I watched Darby, the Mixed Nuts, Stratton, Hater, Mox and Okada, and then MJF. And I watched kind of half and half. One day and then the next.
That's the way you really got to do it with the AEW pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. Like, I just feel, again, there's one, maybe 3 or 4 matches is one too much, sadly.
Yeah. Well, that's the complaint we have for every single one of their shows.
However, they put on the best pay-per-views. Like, I'll take more than less because WWE gives us less.
Yeah.
So I'll enjoy more.
Like, I'd still give it a solid, 8 on 10.
Yeah, I think it gets an 8 on 10. Like, I think the MJF win gave me what I wanted. So I was satisfied at the end. So I think you're right, 8. I was going to say 7.5, but no, I think an 8 because the main event was satisfactory.
The main event was really good, match-wise. Finish was good. The winner you're happy with. It's perfect. And you combine that with a stacked card that over-delivered as far as the in-ring content. I mean, Fletcher getting dumped on his head there, that was nuts. William Regal lost his mind.
Well, it caused an uproar, not just the Regal thing, but everyone else apparently jumped on that too. Like, I don't know if you saw Fletcher's response to it as well. So there's a lot of people have different takes on that one.
What'd Fletcher say?
And we all die eventually. I think it was something along the lines of that.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it, being a wrestler too, everyone has a choice to make. You make the choice if you want to take that or not. It's not like you're being forced to.
Yeah. And
if he wants to.
I don't know if he really meant to land the way he did on that move. He just didn't get all the way over.
Well, I also felt Moxley protect him as best he could, I think. Oh, is Julia going to win the title right here?
Yep, she just won. Pinned her clean.
Wow.
Julia takes back the U.S. title. Why are they just going back and forth with Chelsea and Julia with this belt? Julia lost it to Chelsea, didn't she?
Yeah, but AEW did the same thing, remember? On what we just saw on Dynamite, the New Year's Smash. Oh, let's give people something to be happy about or talk about. Title change.
Yeah, Willow Nightingale beating Mercedes Moné you're talking about?
And she was the one as well. It's ironic. She also was the one who got beat by Mercedes for that title and then won it back from her.
So long ago, though. I forgot.
Years ago, actually.
Yeah,
now
Mercedes
at this point.
has been champion for so long.
Over 542 some odd days or something like that. Yeah, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Decent reign.
Why is she losing belts now?
I mean, you can't be perfect forever.
She's staying in AEW, though, right?
Yeah. And eventually they're going to give her, the AEW Women's Championship. It's only a matter of time. So this was just something to give her. She had the whole 10, 13 belts.
Yeah.
And then eventually her thing will be being the actual Women's Champion and just running with that.
I think that's a smart move. So Julia winning the WWE Women's United States Champion just now on SmackDown, taking it back from Chelsea Green. Julia now a 2-time champion. We saw World's End. We liked World's End. MJF as new world champion in AEW is great news. And he's still got Hangman and Swerve to deal with. And Joe. Right? They're still after him.
And Kenny.
And Kenny. Which I like, too. Give Kenny another run with the belt at some point.
Well, first off, it's going to be Bandito, right? Because Bandito won the ring, so now he's going to face MJF.
Yeah, but
is it next week or the week after, I think?
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, I know he's not going to win, but whatever. Like, you got to get through that match. And
I am not as high on Bandito as everybody else is. I'm just not.
His match with Mortis, like the Beast Mortis, like it wasn't anything great. He tries too much to be this strong guy, and I feel like that makes a lot of his matches look kind of rough and like not too good in terms of like his execution.
I just don't care about him. Who is
hard
he?
to get involved.
He's a guy with no face. He's got a mask on. You don't see his face. You don't know what he's thinking. There's no promos. He's Bandito. He goes out there, he does some flips and some Hurricane Ranas, and he's good at it.
Dances.
But, like, who cares?
He does the Macarena.
I don't know, man. At least when he was with Brody King, it had, like, a personality. It was, like, big, tattoo, white guy, little, flippy Mexican guy. What a fun tag team. It was, like, something. Now it's just like, oh, he's on his own, and we're supposed to care, but I don't. I know a lot of people are very excited about Bandito, and, like, yeah, he's a good wrestler, but there's a lot of good wrestlers that I don't care about. And there's a lot of bad wrestlers that I do care about. You know?
It's interesting. Like, your views last year compared to this year, like, I felt you were almost on the ball with Triple H, how everyone liked him, but it's like, Triple H, like, look, it's going to fall apart. Kind of did this year.
Yeah.
And in terms of, like, the wrestlers as well, like, well, you're kind of high and pretty deadly. That didn't work out too well, as we saw with Kit Wilson tonight.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of like because they're fun and silly. But, well, and also, if they didn't get hurt by that garbage Fraxium team that, like, crushed, what's his name? Kit Wilson and...
Well, you tell me. You're the big fan of them.
I know. I'm
you
like
you have all the
blanking
action
on
figures.
the other guy's name. Oh, that sucks. What's his name?
He's the blonde one. He's the blonde one that you're talking about.
Pretty deadly. Kit Wilson. It's going to kill me.
Elton Prince or something like that?
Elton Prince.
There we go.
But Elton Prince got hurt in that match, and we haven't seen him since. It's been months. So if they were still a tag team and allowed to be a tag team, maybe there'd be something. But Elton Prince seems like he's gone forever. I don't know. It's not, I think Pretty Deadly would have been something, John, is what I'm saying. Look at the tag
they're going to try something else.
It sucks.
I won't disagree with you on that one. It was kind of tough for tag of the year. It was slim pickings in terms of that. So I don't disagree with you.
In all of wrestling.
Yeah, no, 100%. I get why. I think it's the PWI did like the top 100 tag teams. The Hardys got number 1. I get it. Like in terms of all the other ones, like, yeah, the Hardys, I could see it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do of the year things. Let's do that. Let's do tag team
I have to bring
of
it
the
out
year.
then. All right, let's do it.
Oh, you have
Let's bring it out.
Whoa.
Oh, I remember I prepared last year too. Like you wanted me to take over, so I took over last year.
Oh,
this was the whole year of
that.
me taking over. Last year was actually me taking over.
Well, I'll tell you who I think is my tag team of the year, but then you tell me who the real tag team of the year is, okay?
Well, I just want to make sure that because I always did this, like there's WWE tag team, AEW tag team,
okay,
and then there's overall tag team.
Okay, well, you have all this prepared. What are the categories?
All this prepared. Well, there's like the WWE males, AEW males tag, and then I did put the AEW women's tag, although there's not much, but I mean they kind of started something, so I put that there.
And what are the other categories? Like male wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year, AEW, WWE overall, you're saying?
overall.
Okay.
Yeah. Match of the year,
Yeah.
feud of the year,
Whoa.
rookie of the year.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pay-per-view PLE of the year,
Okay. Okay.
promo of the year, right?
Promo of
Comeback
the
of the
year.
year. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is exciting, John. I'm excited for this. Let's do tag teams since we were just talking about tag teams. Tag
Or at the
team of the
bottom.
year in WWE. What do you have?
Oh, it's
for me?
rough.
It's rough. Now, I'm going to tell you
Yeah,
who
it's
I
very
think
rough.
was the tag team of the year in WWE. And I'm sure you'll disagree with me, but it's the New Day. Because if you look at the tag team division, they held the belts at some point for a short time this year, but they've always
won at
kind of been
WrestleMania.
consistent. What?
They won at WrestleMania, the tag titles. They beat the War Raiders at WrestleMania.
There you go. Even better. They
That's
won
big.
them
That's good.
like they won them at Mania, which is there you go. That's even better. And they're just the most entertaining team. They do promos, they have great matches. They're always on Raw, and they're always a highlight of the show for me. Each and every week when I see Kofi and Woods, I'm entertained for the brief moment that I get to see them on the show. Because so much of Raw is just weak. So much of the tag division, like, who else are you really looking at in the WWE tag division? The Wyatts, the Usos. The Usos did just win the Raw tag team titles this week. They beat AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, which was kind of a surprise because, like, I thought AJ Styles and Dragon Lee were maybe getting a little momentum as a team, but I guess the WWE decided, we're just going to go back with the Usos because we got nothing for Jay or Jimmy, and just going to make them a tag team again.
Well, you thought the title change would be in the other match, so that's why I think as well.
Yeah. I don't know. That was weird, but I don't think the Usos are really tag team of the year because they haven't really been a team much this year. I guess they kind of have been, but not really. So I'm going to go with New Day because I think they're the best. They're the best tag team ever. Who do you have?
Well, I thought about New Day, and it was big consideration because that WrestleMania win, that's huge, without question. Their whole storyline to build up to that was big. I just feel like their title reign was a big dud. Very forgettable. And I was disappointed with some of the big matches they kind of hyped up for them. Them going up against New Day again, it didn't really deliver, sadly.
I mean the Usos.
Yeah, against the New Day Usos, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that happened again and kind of disappointing. And AJ and Dragon Lee as well. I mean, I feel like that was like a botch fest, that match. It's just too bad with New Day. Just for whatever reason, like they should have pushed them as like the top guys, but I felt like they were barely even mentioned sometimes on Raw, and you almost forgot about them. So it's the lack of a good push that really hurt the New Day for me.
Okay, so who?
Well, I look at who got pushed well, and it wasn't the New Day. I thought, and I look at the best matches in terms of tag matches. I thought the Street Profits had the best ones. If you look back at the TLC match they had at SmackDown, that big one they had at SummerSlam as well. Again, not the greatest thing in the world, but in my opinion, like I don't think anyone touched them.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those guys.
I understand.
Okay. How about AEW? FTR?
FTR, they came on late, almost like New Day a bit. So, and for the rest of the year, it was kind of up and down. Overall, I got, and like this is AEW, and overall, I got to go with the Hurt Syndicate. They came on the scene and they changed everything. They dominated the tag team division.
I don't know. I thought the Young Bucks were funnier. Being poor
Again,
and
ups
everything.
and downs.
They had
with the
some
Young
good
Bucks.
matches too.
They did, and then there were some bad matches too. Again, up and downs with the Young Bucks.
I don't know. It's hard for me to pick, but I wouldn't give it to the Hurt Syndicate. Maybe FTR.
What do you give it to then?
FTR, probably.
They were my number 2 choice.
Overall tag team, I'd give to the New Day because they're the best. Angelo says, what have the Street Profits done for me lately? I agree, Angelo, and Happy New Year to you. to Lorne and everybody in the chat. I'm seeing you guys. Angelo, a member over at join.ringsidereport.net. Support the channel. We're entering our 20th year, 2026, which is kind of nuts. So join us on this journey, or it will be our last. Johnny, Street Profits, where are they anyways? Are they hurt?
Well, they lost to the Wyatt Six, right? Like they had the titles from the Wyatt Six, and then they didn't win them. They lost that match. They had a rematch again and again, and they lost. So
yeah,
they're just kind of in purgatory now because if you can't be the champions, you're not around.
All right, let's get to the big ones. Who's your male wrestler of the year?
Well, can I do women's tag first?
Okay,
we got to get to the bottom of the list here.
I guess.
All right.
Women's tag, I'll go with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, like they were up there, but I really thought Judgment Day had a better year overall. Because they won the titles, lost the titles. They had the match at Mania. They had the match at SummerSlam. They were always around, in my opinion. So I really had to give it to Raquel and Roxanne.
Raquel and Roxanne. I like them, too. Okay. And they're the overall, too?
No, overall, that would be, for the women anyways, that would be Toni Storm and Mina. And yes, maybe not so many matches, but the promos, fantastic. Highly entertaining.
I do like them. I know you don't like the Babes of Wrath.
I mean, we didn't have much choice in this as well. And I was not, were you a fan of that match at World's End? I was not.
No. Toni and Mina are cool. But I'd still go with Charlotte and Alexa over everybody. The Queen.
Yeah, I get that. They had a good story.
Yeah. They had a long run, too, with the belts.
Yeah, I'd have to check the days on that. I think maybe Judgment Day, because Judgment Day won loss, so it's kind of hard to say. But
yeah,
if it's not Judgment Day, it's definitely them. So yeah, possible.
Well, Angelo agrees with me. He's with Bliss and Charlotte. So I don't know. Maybe that outweighs, you, John. If me and Angelo are going with Flair and Bliss, I think maybe that's the official pick.
Together, you guys are bigger than me. There's no doubt about that.
Angelo, we're in this together. Okay. So, male wrestler of the year. Who are you going with in, say, WWE?
This was tough.
Yeah.
Because last year I had Cody, and it's not Cody this year. And it is not Roman Reigns either. Roman did all right, but he wasn't around enough.
Can I guess?
Of course.
CM Punk.
Well, that's a very good guess. Yeah.
Got
100%.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a good
year. I
year.
think it's probably yours too. Fantastic year. Helps that Seth got hurt.
Is he my wrestler of the year? That's a tough one. Gunther had a hell of a
I'm not
year.
saying overall. Yeah, it was good. I feel like Punk was the main character, though, in WWE this year.
Yeah. Everything seemed more fun when Punk showed up.
Everything picked up when he was around. And, the matches delivered.
Yeah.
I can't say the same for Gunther sometimes. Yes and no.
The more I see Punk, the more it's like, it feels like kind of late stage Roddy Piper. There's just so much of Punk that just kind of feels, it's that vibe, He comes out there, he has a mic, and it's just fun because you never know what might happen. Piper was a little bit more crazed, but
yes.
but it's the same type of feeling I get, I remember when Piper would get a live mic, you'd go, whoa, I don't know what he's going to say, but he's going to piss somebody off backstage, and he's going to be entertaining the whole time, and it's going to be like, oof, you can't miss any word that he will drop because you never know what it will be. And Punk is kind of the same way, where you're really focused on what he's saying because he's just the best promo in the business. And he's a little off the handle. He's a little bit willing to say things that'll get him in trouble because that's part of the gimmick. Punk is a lot of fun. And he's had some very good matches. Punk and Cena was good this year. Punk.
I mean, it
and,
happened.
What was Punk's? What are the hits from CM Punk this year? What are the big matches?
What? The 3-way at WrestleMania. He finally main evented WrestleMania. He was in the finals. Yeah, but I think Elimination Chamber, that was a bigger thing with Cena. When he had that Chamber match with Cena. Remember that? They were the final two?
Yeah.
I thought that was a better moment for Punk.
That was cool, too. He was in War Games.
Course. Yeah, he was in War Games and eventually did win the World Heavyweight Championship and then lost it and then won again.
Yep. The match with, was it Seth?
When he won the title again. Well, he had Gunther at SummerSlam. I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But he had good matches with Seth, right?
I mean, they had the three. They actually started. Remember, that was the first Raw, right? Yeah, that was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
The cage match was all right. Yeah, it was okay.
Right. He started 2025 kind of main eventing the biggest show.
Yep.
The Netflix debut there with Seth. He had some stuff with Drew. I didn't love the bracelet feud, but I thought they had some good matches out of it.
Yeah, that was more last year, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, in 2024, I think. By the time that Drew was like gone, I think, or he came back a little bit, but yeah, he was. That was done.
Well, Punk, I think, had a good year. He was good. He was probably the most consistent guy for the WWE as far as being a compelling character. Cody came close, though. I thought Cody had a good year.
Well, let's face it. I mean, what hurt WWE the most this year, hurt a lot of guys, was that whole Cena angle.
It took a lot of focus.
It hurt WrestleMania. Like, that's supposed to be their biggest show, and that happened. It hurt a lot.
Yeah. The big heel turn. Well, at Chamber.
Well, the heel turn, honestly, I thought, we're fast forwarding a little bit, but I thought that was probably the best promo because that really got everyone on edge. That got people talking. Like, a lot.
For sure.
I thought that was the best. For WWE, that was the best thing they did.
Yeah, The Rock. He's good.
Well, that helps too, yes. But yeah. I'll give Cody and Cena credit too. I mean, they played their roles well in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but none of it works without Dwayne.
And Travis Scott, like, busting Cody's eardrum.
Yeah.
And all that.
Well, that wasn't great. Okay, so male wrestler of the year in WWE is CM Punk. How about AEW? We're in agreement there with Punk, by the way. Like, and Angelo agrees, so it's official.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's good. You know, again, I mean, I'm sure other people will probably say Io Sky. And a lot of people think she's like the best right now in WWE, and she's a very good wrestler.
We're talking about male wrestler. We'll do female wrestler after, no?
Well, I meant overall too in WWE overall. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Punk.
I still go. Oh yeah, I still go with Punk because like Io, like she had good matches, but story wise, not great.
No. How about AEW?
Well, I think you're gonna pretty much guess this one too, actually. So you can go ahead with it.
I think it's between Hangman and Ospreay.
Okay, and
well, Ospreay got hurt and disappeared for a chunk of the year, so maybe you don't give it to him. So Hangman?
That's it. That's right.
I'm good. Yeah, Hangman is I think so. Hangman's year for sure.
I mean, you talk about, again, main characters. I mean, he was in AEW this year without question. That was his comeback, really. Like, in my opinion, he's like the AEW comeback of the year too, as well.
Yeah,
it's like from what he came from before to now, this is huge for him.
Yeah, he really became one of the main guys, one of the top main eventers in the company, and it doesn't seem like that's changing for a while. He's there and he's not going anywhere.
it was very close for match of the year. Like Moxley and Hangman, it was up there. I have to say, just because of the build towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was what AEW was all about that whole year. I think it may have been my feud of the year, actually. I think it was.
Yeah, Hangman Moxley.
Yeah, I think it's definitely my feud of the year, actually. Yeah.
I would say so. I would give Hangman Wrestler of the Year, AEW Male Wrestler of the Year, and I would also give him Overall Wrestler of the Year over Punk.
Wow. Yeah. No, I you know what? It's not him, but only because we haven't talked about the women yet.
Toni Storm.
There you go.
Yeah, she was the best wrestler in the business this year, for sure. Better than Hangman or Punk. Yeah, for sure, Toni Storm. If we're talking about men and women and we're mixing the categories, overall wrestler of the year, number 1 in 2025, Toni Storm by a long shot.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Easily.
Match quality, promo, character, everything. Perfect. The best.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was funny. It was last year too, as well. I think we also had Toni, maybe not overall, but she was definitely women's wrestler of the year last year. But now, without question, overall, like that match, they ended it with the Mariah May. That was fantastic. And then the match with Mercedes as well, delivered. It was just, it's all hits with Toni. And of course, the promos, like every week.
I thought the Statlander matches were really good too.
Yeah, they were good too. Yeah, it's true.
Toni is fantastic. She's so good. She's the best. Yeah, I'd agree. Number 1 in wrestling. Pretty good. Timeless.
It was the year of Timeless. Yeah, without question.
And the great thing about her is, I don't know a single person who watches wrestling who doesn't like Toni Storm. Like, I could find some people who don't like Gunther, who don't like Cena, who don't like this guy, who don't like, maybe even don't like Darby for some reason. He's hard to hate. Darby's pretty lovable. But Toni Storm, like, is universally loved and respected.
Wow. That's good to hear. So, who do you have for WWE female star?
It's hard not to give it to Rhea Ripley, considering how over she is.
Give it to her last
Becky
year.
Lynch has cut some pretty fun promos, though, this year. I've enjoyed
Becky was number
work.
2. She was number 2 for me, Becky. She was very close.
Yeah, Becky's been really good. But Rhea, I feel like you have to.
I think last year, yes, but not in 2025. I feel like she kind of got lost in that whole like Io Sky, Kabuki Warriors thing. Like,
of course, John, I know who you're gonna pick. Of course, your favorite, Maxine Dupree.
Well, no, I don't think I even picked her for rookie. No, she wasn't even rookie. Actually, she actually isn't a rookie, but whatever. Like,
yeah, whatever. Even if you considered her a rookie, she wouldn't be rookie of the year. She's nothing of the year. Oh, her promos are so bad. She did another one on Raw this week. It was so bad. That face, too.
Again,
the face. There's something about that face. I just can't do it. I don't know.
She's better than she used to be. That's the thing. Not a fan. I understand.
Crazy.
But I'm surprised you're not going with Tiffany Stratton. I thought she had a fantastic year. Great matches.
Did, yeah. You're going with her?
And the moment too was the moment too with Charlotte as well.
Yeah.
That captivated me.
I forgot about Tiffany because she's been gone for a while.
Yeah, that kind of hurt a little bit, but I still think she
right.
did the best this year.
Yeah, she was really good. Yeah. She had some fun matches. But Rhea, I don't know. She did a lot.
Tiffany had more.
She's been around. She's like
she's super over.
The main one,
Yeah, I just feel they haven't used her that well this year.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong here. Man, Damian Priest and Aleister Black have been having this ambulance match forever. This is the longest match ever. This is the main
Well, they have
event
a
too.
stretcher.
It started so long ago, and they still have like another 12 minutes to go.
Oh, goodness. Why? So long.
Well, it's the main event, right? And it's 10:48, so they got 12 minutes till 11.
Well, they already ended it with, Cody and Drew probably would have been the best way to end it, but they already did that. So, yeah, they got nothing else left, I guess.
No. We've been watching a commercial break. This is a commercial break part.
Oh, yeah. It's back in 20. Yeah. Jeez. The good old days.
So where are we, John?
I think we got everything, if I'm not mistaken, except rookie. I don't think I said rookie.
We did
if I'm not
female
mistaken.
wrestler, male wrestler, overall female wrestler, obviously Toni Storm. Overall wrestler is Toni Storm. Toni Storm is the best ever.
We didn't have
what about
the rookies, actually.
Okay, rookie? How do you determine a rookie? Can I say Kyle Fletcher? Does he count?
No, because he was in AW last year. If it was the first time they appeared in WWE, and this is Raw or SmackDown, I'm counting NXT. If they appeared on Raw and SmackDown for the first time this year, and AW, so then they're a rookie.
Who is Jevion?
He's a pick, sure, but he's not my pick.
No, but he's not my pick either, because, I don't know. Like, who is a contender?
I'll give you a couple, actually. But if I say, you're going to know who I picked then. So Ray Phoenix is a contender. He debuted.
Oh.
Penta's a contender. He debuted as well.
Oh. Okay, they're not rookies, though.
WWE rookie.
Okay, well. So Penta?
Of course. It was just easy on that one for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, okay.
Hands down. No problem with that one.
I wouldn't consider him a rookie. I'm looking more like NXT people that have come up, like new people that I haven't seen before. I don't think Penta as Rookie of the Year is fair.
Well, again, it's his first time in WWE. Mark Briscoe did the whole gimmick about, it's my first time in AEW. I'm a rookie. Remember when he was in ROH for so long? So
Rhea Ripley, there you go. Just got involved in this ambulance match between Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley attacked Zelina Vega.
And I missed it, but the stretcher got broken or something? Or
I don't know.
Well, there's a second one, I think, on hand. Or
I think you just got to throw the guy in the ambulance. It doesn't really matter. Throw him in the ambulance and close the door. You win the match.
He said it's the first ever ambulance match on SmackDown ever.
Oh, rookie Penta. See, like Stephanie Vaquer could be rookie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she could be.
I would go with somebody like that who's kind of less known, not really established, but has made an impact. Even Julia.
I don't know if Julia would be Rookie of the Year.
No, but I could see Stephanie Vaquer, or I don't know who else is really up there. But Penta and Ray Phoenix seem like cheats.
I mean, again, it's been a while since if MJF showed up. I mean, he would boast about being Rookie of the Year so much in WWE. It'd be his whole gimmick, actually, I'm sure.
All right. How about AEW? You have one? Mike Bailey?
That's a bit easy. You got it right away. There you go.
Really?
I mean, think about it. Out of all the people that showed up, I think he made the biggest impact.
For sure.
So,
yeah,
that was easy.
I'd go with overall Rookie of the Year would be Mike Bailey, too. He's been fun. He's had good matches. Yeah, no, I'd agree. Like, in terms of, crowd reactions, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely up there. Yeah. Speedball Mike Bailey, our Rookie of the Year. Montreal's own Mike Bailey. Nice. I like that. I'm happy with that. How about Match of the Year? Oh, yeah, we didn't do Match of the Year. That's true.
This was tough match of the year. I really had to go over things again and everything
Yeah.
because there was a lot of good matches this year.
Yeah.
And it's not from WWE this year. Last year it was. It's not from WWE this year.
No. I'd say my match of the year is an AEW match. I wonder what yours is. Oh, man, he just lit Aleister Black on fire. A fireball to the face from Damian Priest.
I look like crap, to be honest, but
Yeah. Still, you don't see fire a lot in WWE. It's fun.
except with Drew like a couple minutes ago. Like,
Oh, well, you lit a picture on fire. Didn't light a man's face.
well, remember this happened. This is payback, right? Because this is what Aleister did to Damian Priest. They had that false count or the last man standing, I think, right?
Did you light him on fire?
He blew a fireball in his face. That's when
yeah.
Zelina distracted.
Right. There was fire. Okay, so match of the year. Give it to me. WWE first. What's your WWE match of the year? I know it's not your overall because you just told me, but
Yeah, what was the WWE match? That's a good question. Like, I that was tough. Oh yeah, but that makes sense. Now I get it. I mean, I look back again on the matches and like, what's the match that I was most engaged in? The match that I thought was the most exciting? I thought it was Cody and KO, the ladder match from the Rumble.
oh yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I thought about that three-way. The three-way was good too. I think it was Ripley, Bianca, and Io. That was good, but I enjoyed the ladder match more.
Yeah, WrestleMania, Io, Bianca, Rhea. That was pretty good.
It's the best Mania match this year, easily, yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
It is tough. WWE is very tough.
WWE match of the year. I feel like Punk had some good matches this year.
Yeah, he had some good matches, but again, match of the year? Tough.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll give it to you. What did you say?
The ladder match, KO and Cody?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid pick. It was good. I liked the Gunther and Cena. I thought the finish was good.
Yeah, that was definitely. You could say that was the WWE moment of the year, possibly. I didn't do that category, but that would definitely be the WWE moments because everyone knows that right now.
Yeah. All right. AEW match of the year?
Yeah, this was tough.
Ooh. Can I guess?
Very good. Sure.
Okay. It's a match that features Will Ospreay.
Correct.
It is a steel cage match that he had against Kyle Fletcher.
Correct.
How did I get that? That's also my match of the year, too. It was the best match I saw this year. It was goddamn incredible. Yeah.
You know what number 2 was?
No.
Ospreay and Hangman.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Owen Hart finals?
Like, if Ospreay doesn't get hurt this year.
What happened there?
He razor's edged Black into the ambulance windshield. And the windshield busted, but I don't think that's a real windshield. They wouldn't do that. They must have gimmicked the windshield.
The match isn't over because
it's a nice bump, though. That windshield busted pretty good on that razor's edge.
It sounded good, too.
Aleister Black's going to go backstage. CM Punk's there. He's going to say, "Real glass, cry me a river." And then he's going to get into a fight. And he's going to kick CM Punk's head off.
Wasn't there something that happened to where Drew McIntyre went into like a windshield and Punk just walked right by him?
Yeah.
Just smirked.
That's funny. We
same match, yeah.
Yeah, if Will Ospreay doesn't get hurt, he's wrestler of the year.
Oh yeah. He's probably the champ right now.
Yeah. He's so good. I can't wait till he comes back.
Oh, I think we got one more big bump here coming up.
When's he coming back? I thought he was going to come back at this pay-per-view at World's End.
It's a neck injury, though. Like, take a while.
Oh. Kind of slid off that table.
He didn't lift him at all for the choke, which I understand. I mean, it's high up enough, but he just pushed him off. Like, it was the Undertaker Rikishi kind of thing.
Yeah. Priest just kind of choke slammed Aleister Black off the ambulance through a couple tables. It's a good bump.
A little excessive. I thought through the windshield's enough, but yeah, why not? More violence.
Helmet. I mean, I think this is finally going to end this Aleister Black Damian Priest feud. Oh my God, Damian Priest closed the doors to the ambulance, and now he's trying to open them, and he can't open. What's he doing? Oh, the back doors won't open, so he's going to put him in through the side?
Well, remember, I think Ryback and Cena, they put him through like the ceiling, right?
Yeah, he like slammed him through. So now he's dragging his carcass, and we're coming up on 11 o'clock, so got to wrap this one up.
Unless there's somebody
helped him open the door. It's like,
there's somebody in the ambulance?
No.
Yeah, because it looks like crap if you put him through the side door. It's like that. That would suck.
Okay, he's put him in the back door, and he's closed one door, and now he's going to close the side door, and now he's going to close the back door of the slambulance, and this match will be over. Man, he's taking his sweet time to close that final door, and he does it. And Damian Priest has put Aleister Black in an ambulance, which signals the end of the match. Aleister Black is still, like, just there in the ambulance. Usually the ambulance, like, drives away. But now Priest is just sitting on the back of the ambulance that Aleister Black is in. He could just kick those doors open and hurt Priest quite badly. But he doesn't. Because we're going to pretend like he's dead now.
He did go through a windshield and tables, so yeah, he should be kind of done for a bit.
Well, the show's over. Damian Priest has won, and hopefully this is the end of the never-ending Damian Priest Aleister Black feud.
It looks like it was leaving. They went to replay, but I think the ambulance is leaving.
I think the ambulance is finally leaving. There you go. That was not bad.
Again, okay, but way too long. Like,
way too long.
Kind of lost interest at some points.
Most points. Yeah. Okay. So we've got our match of the year, Ospreay Fletcher. I think we've done it. Is there anything else? What else do you have? You had Feud and promo and stuff like that. I don't have anything for that.
Well, promo, I had the Rock thing. Remember we've seen and all that?
Oh, yeah. Angelo's Rookie of the Year, Stephanie Vaquer. And, yeah, that seems about right. I would agree with that.
I get it. I just think Penta, like, I thought, first year in WWE, I thought he was pretty good.
Fake.
It still counts. It still counts.
No.
But, yeah, I think we already did. Oh, we didn't do Feud of the Year, I guess. Yeah, so I think Moxley Hangman was Feud of the Year, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's pretty...
You're going to hate this, but Cody Cena?
I can understand it, but I don't think it was good.
They did Mania and SummerSlam.
Right. No, I get it, but it's the Feud of the Year for the wrong reasons, too. Because there's a lot of bad, sadly. So that's what kind of hurt it. Netflix goes off.
Turn Netflix off. SmackDown's over. Yeah. Hangman Moxley, I would agree. But WWE Feud of the Year, I'd say it would be Cena and Cody.
Yeah, what was my WWE
What else is there? Punk and... I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I did actually have Punk and Seth, actually.
Yeah.
That. I know it's not great, but I mean, I didn't think there was great feuds. It's not my feud of the... Obviously, Moxley and Hangman over that.
Yeah. I'd go with Cena Cody, though.
I get it.
In WWE. But Mox and Hangman overall for sure. Yeah. All right, what else?
Oh, I guess we end it with pay-per-view PLE of the year. I don't know if you'll get this one. It'll be kind
I
of tough.
have no idea.
Well, again, WWE, very difficult. I don't go back through them.
Did they have a good one?
I felt they had an okay one. So I'm like, well, this works. I thought Elimination Chamber was satisfactory. If you look back on what that was.
Yeah. Well, that was the big turn, too.
Right, big turn. You had Sammy and KO as well.
Yeah.
So that helped. Trish wasn't great, but, you had Trish on the show.
Tiffany
that
and Trish
happened.
beating Nia and Candice LeRae. Kevin Owens beating Sami Zayn. John Cena winning the Elimination Chamber, beating Punk, Priest, Drew, Logan Paul, and Seth. Bianca Belair winning the other chamber, beating Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably right.
It's not the pay-per-view PLE of the year, but for WWE, I thought it was.
Nothing stands out. How about AEW? I feel like they had a lot of good ones, a lot of solid 7.5, 8 pay-per-views. But they were all too long. Every single one of them. They didn't do a single show where I was like, that was good for time. Not once.
See, All In would get it, but it was just too long. It was like the longest thing ever, I think. So that hurt it too much. But I didn't feel Revolution was too long. I felt that I didn't get. Maybe I got tired. I think in the last match, but that's pretty good. I think for AEW standards. So I'd go with Revolution.
AEW Revolution 2025. Back in March, that was Ospreay, Fletcher, Steel Cage. That was Moxley over Edge and Christian in a triple threat. That was Kenny Omega over Konosuke Takeshita. That was Toni Storm beating Mariah May.
Yep.
Yeah. Swerve over Ricochet. That was a good one. Mercedes Moné. Hangman over MJF. That was a good match. Yeah. That was a good show. That's got to be the show of the year, too.
Well, again, Double or Nothing was very good. And if All In wasn't so long, it would have All Out was pretty good, too. Mm-hmm. It was some very good AW pay-per-views. They did very well pay-per-view-wise this year, or last year.
Angelo in the chat says that one publication had Toni Storm and Mariah May from Revolution as their match of the year, which, it was a great match, maybe women's match of the year, but I'd say overall match of the year was another match on that card, Will Ospreay over Kyle Fletcher in the Steel Cage. It was just nuts. Toni and Mariah was really good.
Yep.
But Fletcher and Ospreay was just another level of pro wrestling. Will Ospreay is hard to beat in the ring.
I mean, Toni and Mariah, even though it ended around March, they were almost, again, feud of the year. They were feud of the year 2024. They almost did in 2025, but January to March, not a big sample size. The whole Moxley thing was the big thing that lasted, I think, a year and a half, maybe more. So that, with Hangman, I think that was easily the bigger feud, I think.
Yeah. But Angelo's saying, they're saying match of the year, Toni Storm, Mariah May, which...
Yeah, no, I get it.
It was very good.
It was up there. I think it was my women's for AEW. So
yeah, I'd say women's overall too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, It's hard to beat that.
All right, is that it? Have you done it? What else do you have?
We did it. That's all the categories I had. I think we did it.
Wow. Well, that's good. That's a nice recap of the year, John. Well done. And I'm glad that I was able to guess so many of them.
You did very well. I knew you were going to get upset about tag teams, but I think that happened last year too. I think I had DIY the year prior, and you were very upset about that.
I think I'll just pick the New Day every year forever. It doesn't even matter.
I think you had the Bucks last year.
Yeah, I like those guys too. I almost picked them this year. They entertain me. They're fun.
we'll see what happens this year. I think them as baby faces is better, so we'll see.
And when they're on, when they have good matches, they're the best tag team in the world.
No, definitely they can be. I just felt like that match with Kenny they had recently, and they got hurt. So I was like, what happened there?
I don't know. But when they're on, they are the best. They had one match this year where I was like, ugh. Oh, it was against Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Oh, yeah. Was that Wrestle Dream or something like that? Or All Out?
Something like that. One of those. It was so good.
Yeah, that was probably their best, I think, this or last year.
Yeah. I think that was the best tag team match I saw all year.
I can understand that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, when the Bucks are on, when they have one of these good matches, they are the very best. And that match was like a big deal match. That was really good. I'm convincing myself that the Bucks are the best tag team this year. I'm telling you. They had the best match.
Well, again, it wasn't easy ranking the tags. But again, I thought Hurt Syndicate, I was always excited for them. And I enjoyed their matches.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to hopefully they do more when Bobby Lashley comes back.
Bobby Lashley. Jason Pete in the chat, member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. He says, as a Lucha Libre fan, I was happy to see luchadors explode so much on the international scene. A lot of lucha going on.
Well, another match of the year candidate, MJF and Mystico. That was a big thing. I don't think you were a big fan of that, but I thought just for the atmosphere alone, and how they built that up, I thought it was amazing.
I just feel like with so many luchadors, especially in AEW, but even in the WWE, they just spend very little time separating the characters of the luchadors. It's just
except Ray,
guy in mask from Mexico, does lucha moves, is a lucha guy. And you go, okay, well, what's the difference between him and this other guy? What's the difference in the WWE, character-wise, between Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix?
He's Slim Pickens.
Nothing. What's the difference in AEW between Bandito and I'm struggling, but I know they have more of these guys, Hechicero and like all these guys, where it's like, I don't know, man. They fly around, they have masks, they're from Mexico, they never do promos, and AEW doesn't have anybody to talk for them. They don't do a good job, and WWE either. They don't do a good job of making these guys characters. Dragon Lee had a shot with AJ Styles in the tag division, but it doesn't work. And Jason, I understand that it's different in Mexico, and there's a way to kind of separate them, and I don't know, but once they come up to the American TV shows, it's really hard to care about one more than the other unless they're doing stuff that you're just blown away by. But at this point, it's really hard to do anything that you haven't seen before because guys are doing everything. And a lot of these guys that are doing everything have characters. So it's tough. It's tough for a lot of these lucha guys to come in and have like real success because the companies just go, yeah, it's a lucha guy. We need a guy to do flips in this match. Let's just throw him out there. There's no real rhyme or reason for anybody. They don't have real storylines. It's like they're not treated like real members of the roster a lot of times.
Well, if you confuse Dragon Lee with Penta, like, yikes.
Well, that's it. because there's no real difference except for the mask. The mask is different. You know, Penta's got a little bit of swagger to him. He's got a bit of a difference. You know, he comes out, he does his little dance. Like, Penta has, you know, he's done well. There's like a character there. But Rey Fenix, he comes out and he's like, haha, here we go. And Dragon Lee does the same thing.
Well, I feel with Penta, they tried to give him promos. It didn't work out so well, but they tried, and it gave people a chance to try to get attached to him. Rey Fenix, barely anything. We saw it on SmackDown tonight. He had something, right, with Trick Williams?
Yeah.
Something.
Well, Rey Fenix did have promo of the year.
Which one is this? I'm forgetting now, I guess.
His debut promo, where he said a bunch of stuff that was incomprehensible, but he did say, I'm rich. Yes. I'm rich with animals. I am WWE Animal, which I thought was great. Yes. I am rich with animals. He said it a couple times. I am rich with animals. And I was like, I don't know what. You know, that was my favorite line of the year in WWE for sure. Rich with animals. Because it just got my mind working in so many ways. Like, what does it mean to be rich with animals? Does he have a farm? Does he own some sort of exotic safari? What's going on with Rey Fenix? And does he have some sort of attachment to animals? Is this his gimmick? But it went nowhere. I don't think he was supposed to say that. I think maybe we misunderstood what he was saying. But it really sounded like he was saying, I'm rich with animals. And then we didn't really hear him do a promo again because WWE was like, what the hell was this guy saying? But it was my favorite promo of the year because it was long, rambling, and exciting.
Well, I'm glad you went back to promo of the year. I said for WWE mine, but I didn't say overall. It was, if you remember the Toni Storm, Mariah May one, where Toni said like she was going to just, I don't know exact words, but I think said it was going to destroy her. She was going to be nothing afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, Toni was like, no one will remember you after this, Mariah May. It's over for you. And now, like, she's in NXT, not doing so good. Not doing
losing
so
the title
good.
She's not supposed to lose.
Yeah, losing the belt by accident on a botch. Yeah. I mean, look at Mariah May and how much we thought of her when she was feuding with Toni Storm. And now look where she is. Just shows you the light of Toni Storm and what it can do to you.
Well, Mariah was my 2024, I think yours too, a Rookie of the Year.
Oh, she was so good. Mistake. So good. Yep.
Big fall.
Yeah, big fall. Signing with WWE, who would have thought? But I think eventually, you know, it'll work out for her. She's very talented. It's just so far.
I hope so.
She's so good. How could it not work?
You know, there's just too many bad breaks sometimes.
Yeah.
It happens. If she gets injured, it's going to hurt her a lot, I think.
Yeah, I wish her the best. I like her a lot. It just, I see her in NXT and I'm like, it's just not the same. Something missing.
Yeah, the edge. She had an edge to her. Now, nothing.
Yeah, it's just so soft. It's so watered down. It's like all the things I used to like about her are kind of gone. It's disappointing.
Tony's still going, though. That's good.
Yeah, well, Tony's the best. Antoinette in the chat. Happy New Year, Antoinette.
Happy New Year.
Ya. And Jason Pete says, I 100% agree with Dave on the Lucha thing. Yeah. Companies just don't give you a reason to care.
I mean, they're trying
Japanese wrestlers too, you know?
You know, they're trying with AAA. They're promoting it like crazy, and I think Dom's getting more over because of it. But yeah, other guys.
He's not a traditional lucha guy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they'll push Dom. They'll push Ray. I think they wanted to push Andrade before that fell apart.
Yeah, what happened there? Whatever happened there, that was a mess.
Oh, he'll be in AEW sometime this year.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. All right. I think we've done it all. We've said it all.
The main thing before we go is just the whole preview for Raw this Monday, because it's the whole 1 year anniversary on Netflix, right, for Raw?
Yes.
And the big rumor is Chris Jericho is going to debut.
Yes.
Do you believe it? You believe it?
Why not?
Yeah, no, I agree. They need a big something to happen, and if they don't have The Rock, there's no Roman. Like, yeah, Chris Jericho, that would get people talking. I agree. It should happen. I'm skeptical if it will happen, though.
What do you think is more likely? Braun Breaker beating CM Punk Monday night when they wrestle and becoming new world champion, or Chris Jericho coming back to the WWE on Monday?
I go with Jericho. Yeah, I just don't believe in Braun winning. I'm actually like rethinking the whole Rio like tag team winning against the Kabuki Warriors.
They might
on Monday.
Rhea and Io. It's going to be Rhea and Io versus Asuka and Kairi Sane for the Women's Tag Team Championship. But Rhea, Io, Charlotte, and Alexa beat the Kabuki Warriors tonight with, and they were with Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. Legend. And, yeah, Io got the pin on Kairi, which I don't know what that means for Monday.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I feel there's going to be screwy finishes throughout. Like, whatever happens, it's not going to be clean, I think, either way.
Do you see a title change?
No, I see a DQ, I think, in that tag. And I just see that main event getting thrown out, just a bunch of run-ins. But that'd be a great time to just debut Jericho out of all the chaos. I think people will be okay if there's no finish if Jericho shows up at the end.
3 title matches, though. You don't see one title change? Maxine Dupree also defending against Becky Lynch.
You know, if there's a title change, I could see it there because Maxine's beaten Becky 3 times. So, it makes sense for Becky to win this one.
Yeah. And, like, Maxine, I don't buy as this confident ass kicker who can tap you out. Where did this come from? She was like timid, couldn't believe she beat Becky, and now she's done it a few times, and she's like, yeah, come back and I'll crush you. And it's like, where did this come from? All of a sudden, she's like overly confident. It's weird. Her promos are weird. I don't like it.
Well, it's all about putting over Natty, actually, or the Hard Dungeon, saying how that training changed Maxine and it has made her one of the best. But it's tough. It's really tough to believe that she's like the new Shayna Baszler when it doesn't look as polished as Shayna did.
It's no good. Liv Morgan's going to wrestle Lyra Valkyria as well on Raw Monday. So get excited.
I mean, Lyra can have good matches. I mean, I thought she had some good matches with Becky. It didn't end well. And the whole thing with Bayley, like, it started well. It's just kind of dragged, and now it's getting kind of ridiculous. The whole now slapping her to get her into matches now.
What is she, Festus?
Pretty much.
She slaps Bayley to make her angry so she wins the match. What the hell was that?
It's just some gravy.
Ryan Katz saying Becky wins so Maxine can go on her honeymoon. Maxine did just get married. Is that maybe going to happen? Maxine's going to drop the belt?
That's a great point right there by Ryan. Yeah.
Isn't Dominic Mysterio hurt?
Yeah, apparently they say he's out indefinitely. So I don't know what's going on with the IC title.
Well, yeah. What's up with that?
They haven't said it. I don't think they wanted to take the title off him, obviously, because after that big match with Cena, like they want to run hard with Dom, but now they can't. So I think they're going to try to wait it out. Because I don't think he's gotten surgery yet. So maybe they want to wait it out and see what happens. But eventually, I think we're going to have that's too bad. Another tournament. It's probably going to happen.
Yeah, I think. Or just a battle royal.
I wish.
Why not? Just say, screw it. Battle royal, IC title. It's a fun match. Add that to Raw Monday night.
That'd be great. I see them at it. It'll probably be in like one of the European ones because they're going on tour after Raw, right? So
Yeah. Saturday night's main event. Coming up end of the month.
Maybe you'll get to see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get to see it. Maybe
Yeah. When did Dom get injured? Good question.
it was at the AAA pay-per-view.
Mm.
I think against Ray even too.
Yeah.
I think Ray dropped him on his shoulder.
A couple SmackDown. Yeah, it was his own dad, right? It was a match with his dad. Yeah, that's funny. Some stuff that happened on SmackDown. They opened the show. It's like, hey, it's a 3-hour SmackDown. I'm like, oh. And then they open it with The Miz doing this long promo. And, I didn't like that. And then Randy Orton showed up and took forever and just kind of stood around for a while and eventually hit an RKO in The Miz. So Randy is back. So that was something that happened tonight. Forgot about that.
Well, and then Randy told Cody, hey, I'm coming after you after you're done with Drew.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sami Zayn kind of saying that too. Everybody's coming after Cody. Sami Zayn cut a promo talking about wanting to win the world title, how he'd never won the world title. And, I mean, he's been on this for a long time now.
I felt like this should have happened a while back. Like when he lost the U.S. title, we should have got into this. But I think they just realized, oh, we have the Royal Rumble coming up, Saudi Arabia. He's going to be a huge fan favorite. We got to get him talking about the title because get people thinking he might win. And they're already putting obstacles in his way with Trick Williams. So,
yeah, Trick Williams comes out and he says he's the most sexy and entertaining man in the WWE. And I didn't see it. I mean, he might be the sexiest. I'm not sure. But entertaining? I don't know. He just came out and like talked about how great he was. I wasn't really entertained. I was kind of bored by Trick Williams.
Well, I felt like it was like a light rock kind of promo.
Yeah, with no charisma, no fun, no witty phrases, nothing. Just like, I'm great, I'm really good, and like, look at me, I'm tall, I'm 6'5", and I'm wearing these high heel shoes. It was really weird because he said he was 6'5", and he was wearing like high heel shoes for some reason. And he didn't look much taller than Sami Zayn, who I don't think is 6'5". So I don't know.
No.
That was weird, right? When he said I'm 6'5", and you look at his shoes and you're like, those are like platform shoes, and you're standing in front of Sami Zayn and you seem roughly the same height. How are you 6'5"? I don't believe him.
It's gonna look rough when he's against like guys like Randy and Drew.
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't know about this Trick Williams.
He's a new guy. Come on, like one
I don't
promo.
like any other new guys. None of them.
I'm trying to think.
I don't like Austin Theory. I don't like Trick Williams. I don't like Jevion. I don't like any other new guys. I don't like Dragunov. I don't like Carmelo. I don't like any of the guys that have come from NXT recently and come up to the main roster. I haven't found any of them to be compelling in any way. Only new women are good. The new men have all been garbage. Forgettable, disposable jabronis.
I really think Oba. I mean, like he could be a guy. Cool. He could be, yeah. He could be something. I'm not saying he won't be, but he could be.
He's the only one that I like. But even him, I'm like, this gimmick is stupid. That's not how he talks. This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, it needs some work, but that's what the main roster does. It changes you a bit. Like Carmelo Hayes wasn't the way he was when he started. Now he's kind of different-ish, sort of.
Is he?
Well, for some reason he likes people now, or he's very nice and with the people. He's that cool good guy. He's just bad to all the bad guys, like The Miz.
He sucks. Like him winning the U.S. title, I don't care about. And like we had all these matches with Dragunov and this guy, and Dragunov wrestles Gargano and Ciampa and Hayes, and then Hayes wins the U.S. title. And who's he wrestling first? Gargano. And you're like, ugh, who cares, man? The U.S. title division is Gargano, Ciampa, Carmelo Hayes, and Ilya Dragunov. They need Damian Priest and Aleister Black in the mix there to give them some star power, because it's just so boring. None of these guys have any kind of personality. It's just painful to watch because I don't care about any of them. They do all these moves, and I don't give a shit. None of it.
Well, get ready, because I think Damian Priest is going right to the main event spot. He'll be in a chamber, I think, without doubt. And he'll be a top guy, I think, in the Rumble.
That's fine. Damian Priest can do that. Just not Carmelo
Fantastic.
Hayes. Damian Priest isn't bad. Zack Ryder is in WWE again. Or is he Matt Cardona? They referred to him as both.
Yeah, I think Michael got messed up on that one. But yeah, I think it's Matt Cardona.
Okay. So Zack Ryder beat Kit Wilson tonight and came back to SmackDown. How about that?
It was a great comeback for him. That's amazing. Like, all the hard work he put on the Indies. He did AEW a couple times. Finally got the WWE after a couple times, too. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. Antoinette, member for 59 months. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you for the support. She says, whoop that Trick. I guess she likes Trick Williams. Okay. He's got fans. But, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them, but what I've seen, I've just been like, ugh. I don't know. Seems like stuff I've seen before. Nothing new, nothing really original, nothing particularly, like, exciting.
Well, we'll see him next week against Rey Fenix on a early edition of SmackDown, because he'll be in
From
Germany.
Berlin.
So
Yes.
there you go.
Berlin. Germany. WWE's going to Europe next week. They're going to be in Brooklyn on Monday, but then next Friday they go to Berlin, and then they'll be in Europe for the rest of the month. In Dusseldorf for the following Raw, and then London, England, and all sorts of places. So WWE going to Europe. Johnny and I staying in North America, as we do. We're going to wait for the WWE to come to us at the end of the month. How about that? We're not going to Europe. You come to us. They'll be at the Bell Center in our hometown, end of the month. Then they'll be in, Montreal Friday, Saturday, Toronto on the Monday.
That's right.
Canada.
Antoinette's probably going to be there.
Yeah. Of course. Antoinette is everywhere. She's at the World Series. She's at the SmackDown. She's probably at the Raptors, at the Maple Leafs. I am assuming that Antoinette is everywhere you want to be in Toronto. Every time
They got the
you
sports
hear from
teams.
Antoinette, she's like, at this place, at that place. She's everywhere.
It's impressive, because I look at a lot of the pricing now for a lot of the teams, like for the Canadians. Like, I'm going to one more game. That's it this season. That's it. Too pricey.
Yeah. She loves sports. There you go. She's going to be in Toronto for Raw. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. You're going to go to another Canadians game? Are they doing well, John? How is your team doing? What's the update?
I think pretty fantastic. I don't think they're first, but I think second right now. So, in their division, pretty good. They're one of the top teams in the whole NHL. I think in their division, they got the most goals for. So,
Hold on a minute, player.
Nice.
what was that for?
Hold on a minute.
Like, you're gonna put a big, something else. Be like, oh no, this team is great. Or
No,
like,
I got nothing.
don't forget about.
So
Okay,
they're
good.
doing well. They're second place.
In the division. I feel like they're one of the
Antoinette
top.
says they're
like,
fourth.
There you go.
Who's fourth?
Probably the Canadians.
Oh, I thought you
Overall.
said second. Oh, second
Second
in
in
the
the
division.
division.
Overall fourth or something? I don't know. Okay.
Not too shabby. We can live with that.
Okay. And I think we are 84 days away from opening day, so I'm excited. There's
But
gonna
you're still waiting for
Huh?
you're waiting for your roster to get figured out because you're still waiting on a couple of things. So
Yeah. Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah. I would say more, but I don't want to upset Antoinette. I don't want to make
I know
Antoinette.
what it is.
I don't want to talk about the Yankees because Antoinette's going to be mad. I don't want to make Antoinette mad. And because I was going to say something, but like Antoinette would be so mad if I said it. So I don't want to say it. But, there's a certain player for the Blue Jays who's a free agent that would look really good in pinstripes. I'm just saying. It would be nice to get that guy. Boba Wouldn't that be good for the Yankees? He's probably going to go back to the Jays, but maybe not. Maybe he hasn't signed with the Jays yet.
Just go to the Dodgers.
That's what that says. I could
Dodgers.
talk about the Yankees, but not the Jays. But I'm kind of doing both here. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean
Yeah,
it.
that's the problem. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
It's
like,
tied in.
he's a good player from the Blue Jays, and he's a free agent, so, he's available. I wouldn't mind seeing him play for the Yankees because he's good at baseball. I want the best baseball players to play for my favorite team, That's all I'm saying. Antoinette thinks he's going to be back in Toronto. Yeah. Probably. Maybe Cody Bellinger will be back in New York playing for the Mets.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Yankees are going to... I don't know, man. They could turn around and sign 2 big free agents or trade for pitching or do all those things. And, all of a sudden I'll be real excited about the prospects. But right now, when I look at what they haven't done, not what they've done, because they haven't done anything, I'm like, Yeah, Bichette is injured a lot. But, like, healthy, very talented, very useful. Kind of guy that would improve any baseball team. But, yeah, I don't know. The Yankees, they're not doing anything. And like I said, we're 84 days away from opening day. First game of the year is Yankees in San Francisco, I think, against the Giants. For some reason, the Yankees are playing the first game of the year, which I'm not mad about. Like, I don't have to wait for Yankees baseball. First game. And then the rest of the league starts the next day for some reason. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, the Yankees got to take care of their dirty laundry first, I think, before the season starts.
Yeah,
I think you know what that is.
Make a team?
Well, there's someone called Jazz. I think you want to get rid of.
I mean, just based on his social media, I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't like it. I don't like players going off like that on social media, especially drama with the fiance going after fans. That was ugly. I didn't like that at all. It was very un-Yankee. We don't do that.
Well, admitting to that, what she does is a scam, and he does
She
it to
runs
get
some
money.
sort of OnlyFans scam, and he was saying that he was getting the money from it. Like, what the hell was going on there? Yeah, it really turned me on Jazz Chisholm permanently, I think. Unless he, hits 40 home runs or something next year. A 30 would be good, actually, for Jazz. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I want the Yankees to re-sign Bellinger, sign Bo Bichette to play second base, and then trade Jazz for pitching. That would be the ideal move for me, but I think I'm dreaming.
Stranger things have happened.
No, the Yankees seem really complacent. They seem satisfied with their roster. They think they're good enough, and they're just going to kind of ride it out. Hopefully re-sign Bellinger. If not, just pivot to something else. But I don't know, man. They seem like very complacent.
Again, 84 days. A lot's going to happen. So,
spring training is next month. Spring training baseball, I think February 20th is the first Yankee game. Yankees-Orioles spring training. Next month.
wow.
Next month.
Yeah, comes fast.
Yeah.
Oof.
That was the first thing I thought of. Well, one of the first things I thought of when I realized it was January. I was like, ooh, we're in January. Baseball's next month. It's pretty great.
Wow, doesn't feel like it yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Angelo doesn't think Bichette will go to the Yankees, thinks it'll never happen. Antoinette says, who knows, Angelo? He wants money. Yeah. Well, that's it, money. You know, like Bichette is a guy that a lot of baseball teams would want and would be willing to pay. And I think the Blue Jays are in that mix. I think the Yankees are in that mix. I think the Mets, the Dodgers, all the usual suspects, and then maybe some that you didn't even think of are in that mix. I think a lot of teams are looking for Bichette, you know? Just depends on where he wants to go and what the best deal is for him. But, yeah, the money is going to rule everything. He's going to take the biggest contract. I don't know if Toronto's going to give that to him. They might. But right now, nobody knows, right? I don't even think he knows for sure. Boston? Yeah, could be Boston. How'd you like that, John? You'd like that.
I like that.
Is there
I
room
don't
for
see it
him in the
happening,
infield?
you know. They'd have to get rid of Duran, I think, which is not impossible.
They've been trying to do that for a while.
Yeah, I just don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. Not yet. So,
World Baseball Classic, too, beginning of March. That's going to be really fun.
should be good. It's interesting. Antoinette says she's thinking about going to spring training in Florida.
She's everywhere. I would love to go to Florida for spring training. That'd be fun.
In February, it'd be beautiful, I think.
Yeah. I don't see it happening this year. I don't see it happening. Hard times.
We'll be old enough one day.
We got the hard times going, you know? Let me tell you about hard times, baby. Yeah. Too many hard times. Can't do it. I don't even know if I'll see the Yankees this summer. I don't know. Might not happen. I might not even see them once. Because hard times.
Wow.
Hard times.
Well, the last one was kind of scarring, so I can understand.
It's not even that. It's because hard times, Johnny. Did you not hear what I said? Let me tell you, Daddy. Hard times have fallen on the Canadian dream, baby. Daddy's not going to Florida this year, baby. Daddy's staying home. All right. That's it. Yeah, wrap it up.
Oh.
All right, cool. See you later. Thanks, John. God bless everybody. Happy New Year.
When are you back?
Merry Christmas. What?
Are you back Thursday?
Yeah, I'll be back Thursday with Fred and AJ, I think, after our holidays. We'll be back Thursday night. Still no UFC for like a while, though. So I don't know what we're going to do. We'll do predictions for 2026. Predictions. Okay?
Sounds good.
That's how I leave it. Okay. Hustle, loyalty, respect.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word.
You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Flip those notification switches.
We are an audience-supported network, so consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net. Hope to see you